Good early morning, YouTube. So I just got my hours back. It is 5 o'clock in the morning. About to go ahead and pre-trip this truck and go ahead and get some miles in. I'm going to go ahead and go home for a little while and then continue on with this load going out to Gregory, Texas, which is just outside of Corpus Christi, Texas. But it is 5 a.m. Going to get ready to get her pre-tripped. I'm going to take 190 all the way down to 49, going through Louisiana, because all the scales are opening up right now, and I ain't got no time for them. So the 190's right here. I can jump on this road and take that all the way down, basically all the way down, I think into Lafayette. So that's the route I'm going to take. But guys, y'all roll that intro, and I will catch you on the other side of it.
Just like so. High five. Good job. Woohoo! Alright, I'm going to move him up a couple steps. You ready? Nope, don't kick him. There you go. You got it, though. We're going to make sure our suspension, our girth is up as far as it can go. Kick him. There you go. Can you do a bigger kick than that? Give it a shot. Show me one of those big kicks we talked about. Yeah, there we go, bud. Bring your hands back where they're supposed to be. One rein in each hand. There you go. Don't put them together to where you're grabbing them together. Not together. One in one hand.
There you go.
There we go, buddy.
Well, we obviously made it home. Well, somewhat home. My second oldest is doing his horseback riding lesson, and we're just out here in the sun enjoying the sun. It is hot out here in Texas, but I'm gonna spend some time with the family, go home, take a shower, maybe take the wife out for our anniversary, or take the family out for our anniversary or something, and then get back on the road. So, but yeah, we're actually thinking about boarding a horse out here. If anybody got a friendly kid's horse for sale, let me know. We'll go pick him up. But I don't know, something new. Probably get the family doing, keep us occupied. But yeah, so we're thinking about getting some boarding space out here and adding a new addition to the family now that we're getting into this. But our second oldest definitely is taking interest in it, so if anything, it'll be for him. But she just told me the prices of the kind of horse that we need. I'm like, golly. But definitely worth it. So if you got a kid-friendly horse just for riding, easy stuff, comment down below. I might be interested in getting a horse off your hands. But yeah, so we're here, not too far from the house. But anyway, let's finish this up here. He's back there doing his little riding lesson in the stable. Well, not the stable's back there, but anyway, guys, we're gonna hang out here for a little bit. And yes, what was that? That's what I thought. But yeah, guys, I'll get back to you guys when we get to the house.
Yes, ma'am? Okay, thank you. Good boy, Steve. Hey, guys. Sorry. Just work on it. If you can't find it, you need to look harder. Next one.
Look at D.
Very good. Next one.
Look at Q.
Nope.
Look at Q.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we are leaving the post office, and I got a really nice letter from Pat. And Pat, I hope you don't mind, but you know, I gotta share with everybody. I did get another package in there, but they're closed already, so I'm not able to get it today. But I'll come up here. Today's Tuesday. I'll see if my wife can come up here during opening hours. But it says, Shymon, I've been watching your videos for a while now. Not sure how long, maybe 6 months or longer, but not sure. I especially like the approach you take to your content and the family man that you are. I enjoy watching you slowly build your fleet. There's a lot of the YouTube content out there, but yours really keeps me interested. It's not easy what you do, as I was a company driver and drove for an owner back in the 90s. It was only 3 or 4 years, but I missed those days. And through your videos, I get to relive those days again. I'm an Army veteran. Thank you for your service of 9 years. With deployments to Iraq and Afghanistan, both. Wow. My story is different from most. I served for those 3 years after high school, then went back in 20 years after I got out. Wow. I had the urge ever since 9/11, but it got stronger after your divorce. Wow. Early in the summer 2006, couldn't fight it any longer, so at 41, relisted, and then the next 6 years were a blur with several duty assignments, 2 deployments, and lots of good times. Wow. But in May 2012, came back to Texas, started working as an insurance agent, bought a house, and you're still here. You have a mother living up the road. Okay, you're not too far from me. Okay, well, she's not too far from me. Your sister's definitely not too far from me. Here in the area where I live, definitely a small world. I enjoy the relationship you and your wife have, and really like how family-oriented you are. Most drivers stay out for weeks and months on end, but you make things work and still come home regularly and stay connected with your family. I truly believe your faith and family are what motivates you. Yeah, for sure, for sure. And you got a true keeper in a wife. Not only is she a good sport, but she's got her hands full, and even then, still find a way to support her man while taking care of the family when you're gone. I really dig how into your business she is, and right down to work on the FLD and getting her hands dirty right alongside you. That's precious, man, and rare too. Long story short, you got a good head on your shoulders and a really good family behind you. Thank you. The letter goes on. I was watching you interact with your family in many of the videos you have posted. It was then I had an idea for a small gift for you and your family. It's not much, but it's something that will serve as a reminder of who you are working for and what you are doing, and also hopefully making truck smells good. There's enough for every vehicle you own, even for your wife as well. I had a dozen. I hope you enjoy them, and I hope they don't stink. Keep the greasy side down, keep your head up, and keep grinding. You're getting there one step at a time and doing it in a way to make everyone you love better off. Thank you, Pat. Thank you. So there's quite the package here. Boom. Boom. Look at that. Oh, I love that picture. It's one of my favorite pictures of the FLD, by the way. And then look at that. The whole family there. And you say these are air fresheners. Wow. Let's check them out, y'all. Wow. As soon as I opened it up, the whole car. Wow. Here, let's put it up here on the over the mirror without breaking it. There we go. Look at there. Right next to the Lone Star hat. Look at that. Thank you, Pat. These things smell amazing. It smells like washing detergent, like a really strong washing detergent. it gets past the smell of all the kids. But thank you for the letter. I'm going to keep this letter. I'm definitely going to keep this letter. And I do get y'all's emails. Like I said, there was one more package in there, but I need to come when the post office opens because they won't put it in my mailbox. I guess it's too big. But thank you, Pat. And the other package in there, thank you. We'll get to that one when I either come back in town or I'll have the wife come check it out. But thank you. Oh, the car smells so much better. I just cleaned it out the other day and I didn't get a chance to put anything in here to make it, you know, smell nice. But it's funny that I checked this out today because, you know, today's our 7th anniversary, our 7 years of being married. And so making time to come home was definitely a must, you know, with the family and stuff. And it's funny that you had, you know, mentioned this in a letter. My wife and I were having a conversation about, you know, a lot of stuff that you were talking about here just due to the family and everything. But I was going to try to take them out to eat. But one of our streams of income, something came up, so my wife has to get that handled. Not get it handled, but she has to, a client to take care of. So, but yeah, thank you so much. Pat, aka Texas Vet 64. I remember that name in the comment section. I see it quite often. But yeah, guys, you know, and then actually today I checked the mail and there was a blessing in the mail of a nice little size check. And so just out of the blue, I mean, we knew of the check, but we didn't know of the check, if that makes sense. So a check came in the mail early that was unexpected. And we're gonna take that money and invest it into the FLD. And so the mechanic right now at the yard, he's at the yard checking out the ProStar, checking out the suspension, and he said everything looks fine. So he thinks I just need, because when they put the other steer tire on there, the first steer tire, it they didn't balance it. They only balance it when you put 2 tires on there. So I need to get the second steer tire, and the tire guy that I had to put the steer tire in, our schedules are conflicting. So I'm going to get that steer tire put on, the second steer tire on the road. I'm gonna have to go to a TA, get a similar steer tire, put that on there, have them balance it, and then I'm going to have them do an alignment as well. Hopefully that handles that shaking in the steering wheel. So, but yeah, I need to go to the bank. I need to deposit this check that we got in, and yeah, we'll go from there. But Pat, thank you so much. And then the other package, I'll check that out. Either have the wife check it out, or I will come back up here and check it out. I did get your email. I think I know who it is, the other package. I did get your email, and we'll arrange a LoneStarTexasRanger fan meet and greet. I definitely do want to meet you. And Pat, if you're ever down here in the area, you know I live down here in Dayton, Texas. If you're ever down here in the area, we'll make it happen. Just let me know where you'll be and what we got going on, and we'll link up. And that way I can shake your hand in person. But yeah, we love meeting you guys on the road, which is why we go to the truck shows. We love the letters, we love the emails, we love the messages, we love the comments we get from everybody. You know, it just doesn't make sense to me. Not that it doesn't make sense, but it's just difficult to grasp, you know, how me holding up a camera and talking into a camera every day changes lives. You know, that is truly a blessing to us. Oh man, I left my dirty laundry back there in the back, in this bag. I meant to drop that off at home. Dang it. But today's Tuesday, I'll be back home Friday. I'll be back home Friday. But I've been booking loads out, guys. I have all my loads booked out for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, for the next 2 weeks, almost week and a half, actually. No. 2 weeks. I got it booked out for 2 weeks. So we'll talk about it later, hopefully. But let's get down here to the yard. Let me get to the bank before they close. And let's get back down here to the yard and we'll hit the road. She is a mess. All right. So yeah, he checked all the everything, but he left it unlocked. Okay. Yeah, he checked everything under the hood. Ball joints, tie rod, bushings, steering column. And he said everything checked out, so. But now that I do think about it, I do remember them not balancing the steer tire, so we are going to go ahead and get that resolved. Hopefully I have some time today. I doubt it to get that checked out, but we will attempt to do it tomorrow, I guess. Had I left out earlier, well, I couldn't have because he just checked it out. He just had a chance to check it out about an hour or so ago. But there is one TA that I know of. I think I had gotten a tire from there before, out 59. But we'll be out here this weekend, old girl. We'll be out here this weekend. We will be out here this weekend. Why am I? No, I was going to say, why am my things up? So yeah, I'll be out here hopefully this weekend to work on the FLD a little bit, nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy, but we'll be out here. I gotta replace the batteries, and he's gonna go ahead and put that new AC compressor on there, charge it for me and all that good stuff. And she'll be ready to take her on up to transmission, clutch, differential. I got a guy, no thank you. She'll be ready for her trip going up to Pennsylvania. One step at a time, guys. One step at a time. So that is our next deal. So first I'm gonna get this truck situated, hopefully by this weekend, get the air leaks fixed, get the shaking issue fixed, and then make sure we put all the money into that and she's good. Get that freaking marker light fixed. Try to get all that resolved this weekend, and then get started on that truck back there. Let's move this stuff all around. I gotta shear it up. Yep. Let's move these trucks around. I guess technically pre-trip the truck. Actually, have I been here? No, I haven't been here 10 hours yet. I guess so technically it's a mid-trip inspection, in-route inspection. Look over the truck and we'll be on our way. All right, so everything's moved around back where it needs to go. Truck has been looked over, pre-tripped again. So I'm gonna wait here a little bit, let traffic kind of die down because it's right at almost 6 o'clock or so. So I'm gonna wait for traffic to die down a little bit, just a little bit more. And then we'll head out there, hopefully find somewhere out near in the area, get parked up at about 10 o'clock tonight. Get my hours back by 8. I do see, I think 3 truck stops in that area, like within a few miles of where we are delivering to. So I'll park at one of those truck stops, get up in the morning, drop that load off first thing in the morning. And then we're grabbing a load going up to Dallas, Fort Worth to drop and hook at the our refrigerators. That's what we're grabbing. So we're deadheading. So we're dropping off near Corpus Christi, deadheading 2 hours to Laredo, grabbing my refrigerators, transload at the pickup at the terminal per usual, and then drop and hook. I'm gonna take it straight there. Instead of us going to the Whirlpool facility, we're going to a Lowe's facility. I've never been to this place before, but it's on the same account, same agent. It's just going to a different spot. So that's going there. And then it's right around the corner from where we usually deliver at, so same area. Gonna deliver there, and then we're grabbing a load of our vacuum cleaner load that's going down to that we usually pick up going down to Walmart. They want it there same day, so we'll pick that up sometime Thursday, take it straight through, drop that off at the Opelousas Walmart distribution center, and then go around the corner to our usual spot in Port Allen, the old spot we used to go to, not the one in Plaquemine. That's how you pronounce it. Not the one there where they have the two warehouses and they always tell me the wrong warehouse. This is going back to the original one where the FLD broke down when I had to change out the lower radiator hose in the rain, in the pouring down rain. We're going back to that location. But that one there, I can make a little spot and park on site. So I'll park there Thursday night. I told her to give me the first appointment Friday morning, have them load me up, and we'll head straight on back down to Texas. It's been the whole 34-hour break at home. Be back out Sunday afternoon, going down to Laredo, and then go back to. I'm planned out for the next 2 weeks. I can sit here and tell y'all the next 2 weeks, but there's no use. But I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit more. Let traffic die down, and then we'll get on this road. Got a little bit of fuel, well, a little bit. I went and topped it off on fuel. Got about $350 worth. I'm not sure what the LoneStar discount is here. I didn't look at it, but I wanted to go ahead and fill up before we get to our drop off. But one question I get, Lone Star, why don't you put a lock on your loads, on your trailer? Well, reason being, back when I was a company driver of Frozen Food Express, we did a bunch of dropping hooks like I do here at Landstar. And I've lost several locks. So I put the lock on there, do my dropping hook, and then forget my lock. So that is why I don't do the locks over here at Landstar. We will need to replace that tire pretty soon. Wait, do I? Yeah. The tire I gotta replace on that trailer. I'll probably do it when I get this situated on this thing. But anyway, let's that one looks good. That one looks good. So I am going to eventually go and replace all the tires on the truck. I think I only have, 2 more drives to replace. Because all the other ones blew out, the recaps. So I only got 2 more tires, I think, to replace. I'm going to replace those. I'm going to replace the tire on the steer eventually. But I mean, the traffic wasn't horrible coming through Houston. It could have been worse during like the heat of rush hour, but it was still pretty hectic coming through there. But we made it. We're on the outskirts of Houston. Probably got another 2.5 hours, 3 hours to go to get to a truck stop or something. So I'm going to go in here and get a big thing of water because I am dehydrated because of this Houston heat. How is it, Pablo? Okay, yeah, we're still good. I am going to go ahead and I should have put a seal on this, but the places I have parked, you couldn't get in the door anyway, so I'm going to put a seal on that. But that's why I don't put a lock on my things. I always forget the locks when I do a drop and hook. And last thing I want to do is leave a lock somewhere. I mean, leave a trailer, do a drop and hook, and forget the lock. So anyway, y'all, let's get some miles in. Okay, truck is running good. If you watched yesterday's video, you see that I had some issues with it, but I did give me a big thing of water. I usually get the extra large, but they only have the large cups in there, so it'll have to do. All right, so we got 2.5 hours to go. That's easy. I just put on like oh, look at that W9 right there, y'all, with the spider webs right there in front of us. Wow. Okay. All right, you did that right. Reefer. Did that right, buddy. Okay. Got a Landstar truck up here parking. But yeah, a little hectic coming through here with the traffic or whatever, but nothing we couldn't handle. Like I said, it could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. That come through earlier. Alright. That's a pretty I think the sage color on this Landstar truck to our left, maybe the color my wife wants for the W9. We'll wait for this Peterbilt to come through here and we'll make a run for it. Oh dang, everybody coming in here now. Now that I'm done. Come on, y'all. I got places to be. That's a real pretty color on that truck. All right. Y'all make your your wide turns coming through here. Oh, your tandem's way back there, buddy. You gotta turn wide. All right, cars, why are y'all turning in up here? Isn't there like a car about to turn in? One of the bitches coming to pick up her husband from being on the road. Husband, significant other, whatever. All right. Alrighty, so like I said, we're out here in just past Rosenberg, Texas. I can't think of the name of the city. But yeah, it was good to go home for a couple of hours, see the kids do their homeschooling, see my second oldest do his horseback riding. I had to see where all our money's been going. But yeah, so we've been talking about looking for a family horse. We found a place for boarding and everything, which I'm really mad at myself because the house, before we bought this house, there was another house we were looking at. And they had horse stables. It was basically like a little mini ranch. But it was actually cheaper than the house we are in now, actually, now that I think about it. But at the time, we didn't really pursue it because we didn't think we'd get approved for it. Now, not knowing what we know now. But it had horse stables. Had like a big old garage. I think a 9-car garage for like a workspace. I think it had a like a little housing, like a bunk housing for like ranch hand and all that kind of stuff. For ranch hand, but I forgot how much property it was. I think it was like 3 acres, I think. But that's what we were looking at first, but we didn't know that we'd be able to get approved for a house. And by the time we kind of figured that out, that house was, of course, long gone. Slow down here. But yeah, so but we end up with the house that we're in now, and the house and the property that we have is just too small to have a horse on the property per Texas law. So we've thought about buying more property and actually building a house on it. But at the same time, we don't want to do all that all over again because the house we're in now we had built. So we're thinking about just boarding the house. But the boarding place that we were at earlier it's not far from our house at all. So maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes tops. So we're thinking about getting a horse. But like I said earlier, if y'all know, if anybody's selling a kid-friendly horse, you know, I've been wanting an excuse to buy a dually anyway. You know, I'll see my buddy Karan will let me use his horse trailer. Karan, I know you're watching, Karan. Can I use your horse trailer, Karan? To go pick up a horse if we find one. But I've been wanting an excuse to go buy a dually pickup truck. And this might be my excuse to do so. I have one. If you look at the new intro, the new video, the new intro that we're doing for the new channel name, my dually is in in the intro. But back when I used to do hot shot. But yeah, so think about buying a family horse. Yeah, some people go to the beach. I think I mentioned this earlier. Some people go to the beach on the weekend. Some people poker night. Some people fishing, hunting, road trips. But ours, we want to be, you know, kind of like ranching. So, I don't know. We might buy some more property and have a house built on it and sell the house that because if we sold the house that we're in now, we'd get almost double what we paid for it. But I don't want to buy a house with these interest rates right now at all. So, but anyway, 2.5 hours to go. we'll get down there. We'll get parked. And see what tomorrow has to offer. So let's knock out these last two hours, and I will see you guys at our destination for the evening. Let's get out and look. I can't really see the fence behind. Oh, hold on. Oh boy. Oh, that was close. Woo! Yeah, I couldn't see the fence behind me. Yeah. Oh man. Oh yeah, that was close. Yeah, they have this thing measured just right. So my tires hitting up against that, so I'm going to inch up a little bit. That would have been pretty bad. But we made it. We're safe. We're here just outside of, well, basically Rockport, Texas, which is, I think we're probably about a good 15, 20 minutes away from our delivery spot. So I'm gonna go do my 10-hour break here. So according to GPS, we are 20 miles away, so 25 minutes away, which that's fine. It is, what time is it right now? It is 10:30, so I'll get my hours back by 8:30. So I should be there no later than like 9:15 or so, after a 15-minute pre-trip. Let's put this bad boy in neutral so we don't have no more issues like we did the other day. But yeah, so I'll get up first thing in the morning. There's a Love's down the road there. I was gonna swing by over there. Golly, I'm tired. I've been up since 5:30 this morning, y'all. That is a nice classic. Wow. Been up since I've been up since 4:30 this morning. It is 10:30 now. But What was that saying? Oh, I was gonna go to the Loves down there, but it was like, for what? I mean, they're probably packed. If I knew they weren't packed, I would go down there. But they're probably packed. Loves always fills up first, and I was going to try to find a parking spot down there, and they didn't have parking. Just U-turn and come back down here. But anyway, this load paid $4,000 coming from Cleveland, Tennessee, which is in between, it wasn't too far from Chattanooga. It was right outside of Chattanooga. So basically Chattanooga, Tennessee down here, right at 1,000 miles and change. So they'll pay like right at $4 a mile to bring this load down here. I could have got it dropped off yesterday and just kept it moving, but I wanted to arrange to stop home today. One, to see my my son's horseback riding lesson, and two, as I mentioned, today's our 7-year wedding anniversary, so I wanted to make it a point to stop by home. I could have definitely increased my revenue by another good $1,500 or so had I come straight here, but I mean, for what? To see the look on my son's face, because the kids didn't know I was coming down today, but to see the look on his face, because he was in the stalls brushing the horse down, and he didn't see me standing there, so he walked out. But his response was a lot greater than $1,500, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I tell people anytime, with this trucking stuff, especially people with family, don't forget why you did it and who you're doing it for. When you decide to get your CDL to become a truck driver, for those of us who did it, while having a family at home, like I went away for a couple of weeks to go to CDL school to get my CDL, but it was to do better for my family and to put us in a way better financial situation than we were. And so that's going to be the reason I continue to do it. I mean, I could definitely go out here and get a bad behind truck, W900, Peterbilt, Coronado, you name it. I could go out there and do that. But not at my family's expense. I'm not throwing shade at anybody. I'm just saying, not at my family's expense. I'd rather choose the home time than going out here and making $1 million and making all the money in the world. My wife and I do have another business venture that I have not talked about on the channel. And in the next couple of days or so, I'm going to bring forth what that venture is. Just something, that brings in a little extra revenue. Because it'll be beneficial to some of you guys. So I will expose that once I'm ready and once I get stuff in order. I will announce that venture here in a couple of days, couple of weeks or so. Something that we've been having going on behind the scenes that I didn't want to publicize, but it's gotten to the point now to where we're ready to grow, and that I'll be ready to talk about it on the channel here in a couple of weeks. So, like I say, stuff doesn't always happen on camera, but there's moving parts going on that we have in the works. So, anyways, we did park next to a FLD here. I saw the parking spot here. There was a few of them. I was like, but I had to park next to the FLD, But yeah, so thank the Lord for the check that came in the mail today. And like I said, we were not expecting that check at all. Like, it was definitely a blessing. I went to go check the mail, and boom, it was right there. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I thought it was a bill. I was on the phone with somebody when I went down there and checked it, and I was like, oh man, I said, somebody else wants my money. And I opened up the letter, and it was a nice little check in there. I said, oh, somebody's giving me this money, and they're not taking it. And I was like, oh, cool, all right. No, it's not a tax refund. That was a long time ago. But yeah, so we'll take that money. That money's basically going to go to the repairs and stuff on this truck. It's funny how that happens. Came home to do the repairs on this truck, and the check that came in is going to take care of the repairs and some. Probably some FLD repairs too. But anyway, guys, I've told y'all too much. But yeah, new stuff coming. Stay tuned. That's all I have to say. So guys, this is LoneStarTexasRanger signing off. September 1st, we're changing the official name change of the channel. Grinding Gears is coming out. If you haven't been a part of the Facebook group, link down there in the description below. I've been posting in there regularly, keeping up with you guys. Private Facebook group is going to ask you 2 questions. What did you learn about me? Put YouTube. And then it's going to ask you, what color is my truck? Put white. And it'll let you join the group. So hope to see you guys there. So guys, this is LoneStarTexasRanger signing off. I'm going to catch you guys at noon Central Standard Time tomorrow.